why it is important to become involved in your local neonatal intensive care unit, also known as the NICU. People will say that there are varying reasons as to why to become involved. As a mother who experienced life in the NICU with their child, I say that it is very important to have people that you can reach out to, speak to. Family and friends are great, but sometimes you just want someone to listen to you, and no one listens better than a stranger. As contradictory as that sounds, my son Noel was born at 31 weeks gestation. He weighed 3 pounds, 2.6 ounces, and measured 15.5 inches long. It was the most scariest time of mine and my husband's lives. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know what to do, how to feel. It was a very surreal experience. And we wouldn't have been able to handle it or deal with it or be the parents that we are today if it wasn't for the outreach of people who would spend their time donating and advocating for the NICU, and if it wasn't for my son's nurses and doctors and just their overall plan of care for him. My son now is 18 and a half months old, and I can lovingly say that he is a little monster. But there was a time that I didn't know if he would make it to the next day. Completely covered in wires from head to toe. One pumped in food into his stomach through his nose. One, was attached to his heart. One was attached to his, his levels of oxygen. He was just completely covered, and it is an overwhelming experience. There are many organizations that can help you become better involved with your local NICU. And I believe that it's the best thing anyone can do, to spend a few minutes or moments of their day, of their time, and share it with someone. Becoming involved is important, whether through an organization or just your own will, because you offer someone a shoulder. It doesn't have to be literal, but you just offer them a sense of comfort that even if something does turn for the worst, that they're not alone. Because it is a time that most do feel dreadfully alone. They feel that their own unique situation is so delicate and so fragile, and it needs its own attention. The main organization I would have anyone go to would be the March of Dimes, because they work with so many NICUs all over the world and all over the U.S. to provide better care in preterm birth and delivery, and for the children that unfortunately are born early or too sick.